Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts.
And Mary Louise from East Coast Stamping with Mary Louise.
How are you today?
Well, just great. Very good. How about
Excellent.
you?
I'm plugging a Pac-Man. Clearly, I need to be entertained a little bit more.
Uh, Pac-Man.
I have an idea of what I want to do, but I didn't get everything prepared, so now
You're going to have some fun.
I need to get out of the house a little bit more often, I think. All right. I've got all of the things on my desk because you planted an idea into my head today.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What,
it's a good thing.
when you asked what needed to go with candy canes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited for this idea. I think it'll be good. I hope.
Perfect. Well, here's the sketch that we're working on today. Designed by none other than Missy Andrea. So, yeah. Let's have some fun.
I think it'll be a good one. All right, so we'll do.
So I have my stuff pretty much prepared ish. I'm going to use stuff from Santa's Delivery stamp set and the Santa Express DSP.
Well, I'm making stuff up as I go along.
Okay.
But look what I've got today.
Ooh. Oh.
And
oh. I have an idea of where this is going.
Yep. It's going to be awesome. I have
Oh,
bling on my desk. I've got dimensionals on my desk. I've got Stella. I've got my Take Your Pick tool. And I have a... Oh, you know what? I have used this stamp set a ton of times, and I love it.
I do too.
So I think I'm going to use that as well. Maybe. We'll see. I also have Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. So I don't know. We'll
I
see
like that one too.
Me too.
I'm using Poppy Parade. What color are you using? It's red.
Desk. Hold on. It is real red.
Okay.
This is Sweet Sorbet.
Okay.
Hold on, actually. Ooh, you know what? No, Sweet Sorbet. It matches.
Perfect. So I'm just using a couple of strips of the DSP from the Santa Express. I'm actually quite following. Oh, that's really not proper English. I'm using your sketch probably almost to the T.
Are you feeling okay? Because we don't usually do that.
No, I know. Well, I was rushed. I was out shopping, and
nice.
I'm like, okay, I really need to get home because I need to figure out what I'm using today.
Did we go shopping for something fun or for groceries?
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Well, groceries too, but no. We have a local greenhouse that does beautiful work, and I usually buy one of their really large wreaths for outdoors on my deck. So I went to order that, and they have a Christmas room, and they have so many beautiful flowers. So I bought 3 poinsettias.
Which greenhouse did you go to?
It's called Greenleaf. It's down between Kingston and Middleton.
Okay, I was
It's just a small, independent, and she does beautiful work.
Nice. I love places like that. Okay. I'm having a rough hand day today, so me cutting with really sharp scissors.
Ooh.
We'll see how that's gonna go. Oh my gosh. I've actually had the productivity pants on today. I'm doing 12 Days of Christmas on my website and YouTube and my blog and all of the places.
Wow.
I did a blog post first thing this morning. I've created tomorrow's project I'm super excited about. Okay. This, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, shoot. You know what? I think it was funny because, well, if you see the video tomorrow, you'll laugh because it's typical me. I'm like super dangerously close to the red on my tape.
Oh, yes, you are.
And of course, I had no extra rolls, and I don't think I grabbed one, but I think I see. Oh, yeah, we're good. We've got a little bit. So, yeah, this is just how we roll in the craft room, right?
Yep.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Because that's what I'm really good at, apparently. So my mom and dad have a coffee cup that's this shape, and I absolutely love it.
Okay.
So I DIY'd my own cup today. Ooh.
Nice.
Squirrel. Where is... I had Jolly. Here he is. Oh, shoot. Oh, never mind. I like this one better. Candy canes or snowflakes or both?
Say again.
Candy canes or snowflakes or both?
Snowflakes.
Okay. This is spruced up. I'm going to use the big one. And let's see. Okay, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's there. Oh, craft a lunch. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to make you look down. I needed to grab my Versamark.
Okay. I did my fussy cutting too. And I have me a cute little Santa Claus and a choo-choo train.
I used him this week too.
Actually, I think I'm going to pop him up. And I think I'm going to give another ho, ho, ho.
Might as well. 'Tis the season.
Ho, ho, ho.
All right. Oh, I need one.
So I'm using my less than favorite green. I'm using mint macaron. And I've just stamped a couple of the ho ho ho's on that, and I'm going to place my fussy cut Santa on that. And I stamped onto my Poppy Parade my Santa Claus is coming to town.
Nice. Right. I am going to do this. I guess it's okay. Yeah, okay. No, it's good. All right.
Oh, we even have sound effects.
Yeah, because it's the please don't fall off your chair onto the floor. So I always keep the order slips that come in my boxes of goodies to use as scrap paper.
Yes. I have that nearby too.
This guy, the Snowfall Puff Paint, I'm going to do a little bit messy, but not intentionally messy. So with this stuff, well, kind of intentionally messy. I'm going to try not to make too big of a mess, but well. With this stuff, the thicker... Okay. Just want to come out.
Oh, that gave me an idea, because I could put some of that stuff on my smokestack.
I'm glad I had the brains in my head to do it off to the side and squeeze it to get it started, because...
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god, you know what though? It's life in my craft room, because really, I do know what I'm doing most of the time. Or at least I'm really good at faking like I know what I'm doing. See, but I like to think that when I do stuff like that, I make people feel like it's okay. It's
Things
really
happen.
It really is okay when you have those sugar moments. Okay. So, heat tool. And we're going to get puffy, I hope. The thicker you do it, the puffier it gets.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit longer to dry. but watching it puff is probably one of those most magical things.
Isn't it
I
fun
don't
to
know.
watch?
I don't know what I like better, watching this puff or watching
Embossing powder melt.
embossing powder
Yeah.
go to.
So I'm just that crafty that I made a boo-boo when I was doing my live last night, and my card was one way and my sentiment was the other for the inside. So I'm reusing that piece today just because,
Awesome. Well, you might
that's
as
what you
well.
do.
Just because you make a boo boo doesn't mean you can't use it.
Right on.
Okay. Ooh, poofy. And here, okay, so this puffy paint was a carryover from last year. What I learned last year is if you don't stop when it is puffy and you keep going, you get toasted marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
It
Gotcha.
works. It doesn't take any of the, it doesn't make it any less puff. I think I need to keep this going just a bit. And it's kind of pretty, but it stinks a little.
Well, you've inspired me because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make puff come out of the chimney.
Oh, cool.
Out of the smokestack, sorry.
This kind of reminds me of a like Yorkshire pudding or souffle too, because it gets all nice and puffy and it balloons. And then as soon as you turn it, your heat tool off, it just kind of goes. I do need a little bit more though, I think here. Kind of up that up a little. Maybe we'll have it go down the side a bit too. And at some point I have to call it enough.
I think my mom has one of those mugs in that same shape. It's navy blue with white snowflakes on it.
Oh, pretty. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay.
All right, that's hot on the fingers.
So there we go. We got lots of marshmallow goo happening here. It actually exploded, but it's fine. Okay, I think we need to call it done at some point. Okay, I'm just going to set this guy off to the side to cool a little bit. And then I'm going to get working on my, ooh, I forgot to cover the lid on my snowfall paint. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but when you use it, you need to give it a really good shake. So idea number 2 is with our pearlized enamel. You know, I got this when the catalog first came out and I went absolutely crazy with it. I haven't really touched it since.
Oh.
But I'm going to do frosted candy canes. Now you want to work a little quick with this because when you put it on thin, it dries quick. I feel like I'm back in the like 80s, early 90s sponge painting my bedroom wall again.
Oh, yes.
All right.
I know my take your pick tool is somewhere, but I'm going to dig and use something different.
That's not normal that you're the one who can't find it. But look,
Oh,
here's
if you could see my desk. So I have a little bit of a stash of DSP. And when I do my shares, I put it all in little envelopes. And then when the catalog switches and it now becomes retired, it goes to the back of the closet. And I have some really pretty stuff. And I'm thinking, I really need to use this stuff up because we're coming up on the end of this catalog and this stuff will be shuffling to the closet. I need to make room. So I've had some of the Tool DSP from last year and I've been creating like crazy. And I have my paper pumpkin stamp sets. in these little cases, and then they're in a big case. I got
Oh,
it
that's
from Michael's,
a smart idea.
and I have those like 3 or 4 of those stacked on my table. I have ink like you wouldn't believe, and I'm not done with these cards, so that's why they're not put away. Normally, I would totally be done and cleaned. So Santa is getting some snowflakes. These are the stars. Okay. Adhesive back stars.
Oh, they're there. Those are pretty.
But I'm taking those ones off because I want the ones that look like snowflakes instead. Because I can do that.
Oh, sugar. Okay. Oh, flip this guy back over down here so it doesn't. You want to be careful when you're putting dimensionals on anything that has the puffy paint on, that you don't push too hard so your puff doesn't get pancaked.
There, just the right amount.
Okay.
So I work in a grocery store. And guess what we've started to listen to?
Christmas carols?
Christmas carols. It's not every song yet, but like every third or fourth. So, you've got some Backstreet Boys going on. It's an 80s loop that they've got us on now. So you're listening to Whitney, Backstreet Boys, and then you get Pentatonics for Christmas. And
Pentatonics. Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. My laptop just went.
You're gone. Where are you?
I don't know. Weird. That's really bizarre. My laptop has never done that to me before.
Is it due for an update, or you have to restart it? Mine said that just before I logged on.
Well, mine's a MacBook, so it doesn't usually, but like everything, my web browser shut down. Oh, this is going to be a time. I guess as long as we're still kind of live and in person, it's not so bad, but I have no idea what just happened. Maybe it'll open up all of my, okay, good. At least it's opening up all of my tabs. Oh, yay, it was Firefox that decided to upload in the middle of me using it. Well, that's fantastic. Oh, boy.
Well, at least you're going to be safe.
Oh, my goodness. It's a good thing that I don't get too flustered about too much with technology or crafting. But I have no idea what this is going to look like when I come back on screen with my face. Devices are not connected. What does that even mean? Okay, well, allow.
That's funny. I'm glad it's nothing serious.
Oh. Sorry.
There you go.
All better.
Yay.
Yeah, because when I came back, the mute button wasn't muted anymore.
Of course.
Our problem. Oh, technology. It makes life awesome when it works, but not so much when it doesn't. Okay.
So this is the stack of cards that I have made. Oh, and look, there's a stray dimensional. Yeah, that's going to have a hard time getting off. So, like, I have been somewhat busy.
Oh my gosh.
There's only 10. And, like, I really don't have a lot of pieces left. They're all, if you put them all together, I don't know that they would be a quarter of a piece of DSP. But I think they're too big to throw out.
Oh my gosh.
There's probably still a card left.
I really wanted this to go this way, but I cut one and it goes that way. So it's fine. It'll just go that way. This is not quite the card that I had in my... Dang it. And I forgot to put my... Kill. Okay. Here we go. Peel and pray. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm amateur hour this week. It's fine.
It's all good.
You know what? We're going to switch
There's
it up.
always another side when it comes to crafting.
Well, not when you mess up your handcrafted, hand-cut DIY coffee cup. Although,
And that's a big mother of a coffee cup.
well, you know, some days. There we go. All right. So, stick our candy cane in there.
I was kind of excited when I got off work at lunchtime. There was the odd little fluffy of snow, and I'm like, oh, and we're going to buy poinsettias, and now it's just full on rain.
Oh, you know what? That's one of the things that I don't miss about Nova Scotia is Green Christmas. It was so hard. I'm a prairie girl, born and bred. Like, the idea of no snow at Christmas time was hard on my head.
And we have in the last few years, we always used to, a little bit of global warming going on because growing up, we always had snow for Christmas. But in the last few years, it's been pretty green.
Well,
dreary.
The kids were off school on Monday, so we went into the city. There are still geese flying and flocking. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I need to cut this down. I think we'll do 2.5 inches. I'm just kind of making stuff up as I go along now, because...
Why not?
Well, my original vision is not exactly as I envisioned it. So we'll do. So here's one of my favorite tips, tricks for dimensionals. If one layer is on dimensionals and I want the other one to be on the same level, I do the dimensionals on the one side and then flat lay, like with just regular tape on the other side.
That's a good idea. Yep. Hey, Loretta.
Oh,
glad
hey.
you could join us.
I haven't seen you in forever. Okay, and then I used... Okay, where's my sweet sorbet scrap?
Are you crafting today as well, Loretta? This lady crafts up a storm.
She really does, and her stuff is beautiful.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to do this, and I am going to use Framed and Festive because I've now kind of gone off the rails. What a shock.
Oh, excuse me. I really wanted to have a nap, but I don't dare because yesterday I had a nap and then I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, that makes it hard.
It does.
It's still early enough here. I could have a nap. I don't think I will, though. Between the internet not functioning well yesterday and the white polar bear wanting to do all of the things outside for... Holy, that's juicy. Okay, well, that's not going to work well. Not sure. Look at how juicy that stamped off.
Wow, it is.
Like, that's a little nuts, actually. So maybe I should go a little bit later instead of splotching it. There we go. So my kids have 2 different Christmas lists on the go.
Oh.
One of them is the things that we would really like. And then the other list is the... I've got my head cut off. The other is the things that we would really like, but we're probably not going to get list. That one cracks me up.
So what's on their list?
On the realistic list or the not so realistic list?
Not so realistic.
Well, the boy thinks he's going to be getting a dirt bike.
Oh.
No. And the girl wants a gigantic squish marshmallow. Those big squishables? No, that's different. Squishmallow. I don't even know. See, I'm that old and that uncool. I don't even know what they're called.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, but the little ones I'm okay with. Costco actually had the little ornament style ones. Those were super cute. But she wants the ones that are like half the size of her bed.
Oh, like a body pillow kind of thing.
Well, and the child can't find her bed at the best of times, so probably not going to happen. All right. Okay, I'm calling it
marshmallows. Thank you, Loretta. That's right.
Thank you. You want to come?
Is it because their faces are smushed? Is that why you call them smushmallows? Smushmallows?
Well, I think it's because they're like marshmallows. They're so soft and squishy. But we also have our puppy is turning a year old on the 27th. We looked up her birthday the other day. But she likes to chew everything that's soft and fluffy and basically anything she can get her mouth around. I'm hoping that phase ends sooner rather than later. But I don't. Oh, where'd you go? Where's your desktop gone? Okay. But all I need to do now is add my card base and we're good to go. Doesn't really look like the sketch, but it's cute. Oh, I guess I need to add you back to the screen, hey? That would be helpful. There you go. You're back.
It does. Well, no, it doesn't, but that's okay. That's why we have sketches, to give us an idea to jump off from.
Yeah, my cup was a little bit bigger than I had anticipated it to be.
It's very cute.
But it's still kind of got the same sort of elements, kind of.
Absolutely.
I like the stars or the snowflakes that you used. It's really pretty.
I do too. I should probably show the sketch again, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think, well, part of my thing too, I think, is the handle I put on the opposite side to the one I wanted, but it all works.
Okay, do you know how hard that is to do?
What, to hold up your thing?
Yes.
How come you didn't slide it under over top your card?
Oh, I could have.
Or not. Whatever. It's all good. That's cute. I really like that. Oh, I forgot the bling in the corner. Hold on. I got to make it look more like the sketch then.
I didn't put bling in the corner. Oh, yes, I did.
No,
I only put two. Did. Oh, I didn't. I did not do that on purpose.
You're a better direction follower than me. There you go. Whoops. I just flicked it right off my card. Oh, jeepers.
You smooked that right off.
There we go. There. Now it looks a little bit more like the sketch, kind of. Maybe. Sort of. A little bit. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's a cute card.
I really like it. I won't be fussy cutting a cup again anytime soon.
No?
Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Yeah, no, I like it. I love how shiny, like adding just that little bit of stuff to the candy cane paper, the little, what is it? Pearlized stuff. Holy cow. Kind of gives it a little bit of shimmer and shine. It's like Winko Stella, but shinier.
It is. It's very nice. I like the froth on your hot chocolate.
It's really cute. I really like how it turned out. Thank you for the idea.
You're welcome. But really, what else could you possibly have used? Candy canes and hot chocolate. Yeah. I thought you might have gone the route with nothing's better than.
I could have done that. I don't know, because I'm doing my 12 days of Christmas thing now, though. I'm kind of on a little bit of a Christmas tangent, kind of doing a little bit more Christmassy stuff. But I'm hoping, I have to get the samples finished, an in-person class, hopefully at the beginning of December. I remembered a project that was hugely popular forever ago, but I made it again. I think we should do like a not Christmas card something next time we sketch together.
Yes.
This little bag is made out of an envelope. And you can make it any size by just scoring all the same way around, like on all the sides. Tape
Okay.
it shut, cut your opening, and you're good to go. But I even
Nice.
did the bow.
Look at you.
It doesn't look like a me bow. It looks like a Marnie bow.
You did well.
I was shocked, actually, with how well it went. But yeah, this is fun.
This is fun.
Same time, same place next week. Maybe. We'll talk. We'll plan.
I don't have my schedule written down for next week.
Oh,
There's one Wednesday that I work all day, so I'm not sure.
okay. Well,
But
maybe
we'll definitely do something soon.
Excellent. All right. Thanks so much, my friend. It was fun. I will chat with you later.
Bye. Bye, girls.